So we got our own lemonade, so I know like the whole process and like doing your own drink thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, first of all, what's the name of your wine?
Yes. So my wine is Godly Fine Wines. I have 4 different palettes of wine. That consists of mango wine, a sweet white wine, which is there. Then we have the very berry, which we're all probably drinking right now.
Okay.
And then there's a really dry red.
We smoking on that shit y'all can't afford.
Smoking on that shit y'all can't afford.
Boom. Welcome to the Gas Station Podcast, a podcast inspired by the cannabis culture. I'm Roddy P.
And I'm Drew. Yeah, man, and today is episode 2, man. We back once again, and today we have
Shay Phillips of Godly Fine Wines.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, man, we've been vibing and having a good time. We're drinking on some good wine, smoking on some good bud as always. Just having a great time understanding and learning about the wine industry, what Shay is doing, and where we can find this amazing tasting wine.
So what made you guys start this? What's the legacy behind what you guys are about to leave with Funky?
and so like Funky Skunk is like our contribution, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of black people that are involved in the cannabis industry as a whole. So not only have we tried to get involved, but we put the store in our neighborhood. Like, we grew up in Raytown. So for us, this is like personal. Like,
Yeah.
if somebody's gonna be servicing this community, it should be somebody that's like born and bred from this community. If they really want to talk about equity and inclusion and like community involvement, like this is that. Like, we embody that. And so for us, it's like it's only a matter of time now because we've laid the groundwork. We've done everything that we were supposed to do. Like, we earned our stripes, and so it's just like now it's just a waiting game. They're gonna get their shit together, and then they're gonna have to do something because right now it looks terrible, right? And so, that's for us. It's about changing our families' lives forever. That's what cannabis is. It's like the gold rush.
Yes, it is.
And
It
in
always has been.
Yeah, and in Missouri, you know what I'm saying, this is new. So we got a long way to go, and we know at some point in the near future, federal is going to happen. And so when that happens, we're right at the epicenter of the whole country because we're in the Midwest. So we have the opportunity to then become a hub that can distribute to all places. And so it's just like we got fertile, rich soil here in Missouri, and we have location. And so it's like that coupled with then our branding, our ability to like connect with the people.
Sure.
Nothing else. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we created Funky Skunk for, is to tackle all of those things and to, you know what I'm saying, get our piece of the pie and be able to like share it with our people. So yeah.
That's awesome. Even just to hear the feedback off of, the starting and where it's about to come. Not only that, you are right about jumping in the pot while it's fresh.
Right. It's like this is our crypto, right? This is that. This is the opportunity for you to get in at the ground floor and be able to actually get millions.
Yes, and this is the best part. You know how when you first, step out with something, just a comparison, me with wine, there's a lot of other establishments that are thriving in Kansas and we're doing so well, but then being just one-off, somebody doing something one-off, that also edifies you just a bit more. This would be everywhere, like people coming in town, where are we going to get the weed?
Yeah, Funky Skunk.
Period.
Yeah.
That's how you guys are going to build that too, from starting from the beginning and moving forward while we about to go legal in Kansas City, Missouri, probably first before fucking Republican.
Right. And I think that it's just, for us it's about building our brand, right, in our business and continuing to self-insulate ourselves. I mean, at this point, we're pretty much putting together a vertically integrated business, from growing and having our own strains with Bro and the Gas Boy shit to me doing the processing with the baked goods thing, to then us having the parent company, right? That's the actual dispensary. It's like I gave you. Right, you know what I'm saying?
You
so it's
just
just
a little apparel on there.
Yeah, and so it's like And so it's like I'm giving you, I'm checking all the boxes. Like
You literally
if
are.
you was looking for a star player, like I'm checking all the boxes, and so it's just like hey, like when you gonna let me play?
Yeah.
Like I just want my opportunity.
They're gonna put you in sooner
That's how
than
it's
you
gonna
believe.
happen. Yep.
And long as you keep speaking that stuff into existence and knowing that it's already yours, eventually it's already gonna happen.
Yep.
Straight up. That's awesome. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful space.
Appreciate
Like, you know, the sign is very clear to see, so you're not lost in the blue when you're pulling up. I mean, you can
you. Fucking with
literally
the sign, bro.
pull in and catch the sign.
What's
You know,
that?
the appearance of everything
sign
on the
outside.
outside. So I was
Oh,
just
okay.
noticing how I'm not familiar with the area.
Straight up.
And I pulled in looking at, you know, not directly towards you, but I took a look over and I'm like, okay, this is where I need to be.
Where you from?
Overland Park,
So you
Kansas.
from Kansas?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. From
Straight up.
Kansas, but, you know, different areas, you know, what floats your boat. Sometimes you can get around different.
Yep.
So we got our own lemonade. So I know like the whole process and like doing your own drink thing. You know what I'm saying? So how? Well, first of all, what's the name of your wine?
Yes. So my wine is Godly Fine Wines. I have 4 different palettes of wine. That consists of mango wine, a sweet white wine, which is there. Then we have the very berry, which we're all probably drinking right now.
Okay.
And then there's a really dry red. And I'm 18%. 7 years ago, you know, I was raised to see some different things when it came to the industries on what our top money-making industries are. And I'm all about residual income, which is sleep money. So like Las Vegas, I can have these bottles in Las Vegas and be in Kansas, sleep while we got money moving. So I'm all about that and having multiple sources of income. So when it come to wine, I saw, you know, a couple of my friends making whiskey and their own brew, which is, you know, beer.
Right. That home
So
brew.
yeah,
You gotta
that
have,
home
like, a
brew. I'm
license for
like,
that.
okay, whatever.
So you have to have a license for that?
This, no.
Straight
I
up.
mean, I can literally tell you deeply about how I went through this, but again, that's
You don't have to
sometimes
give your
I don't
whole
have to.
process.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you
very
don't have to give your whole
discreet.
process. So we don't
Yeah,
want
I'm
you to
already
give
no. I would never.
Nah,
So I
no,
just
no.
always lead it into saying that, you know, that's something that I put time into, and it came out a beautiful product. If you would
Yeah.
see the videos of me when I first started and what the bottles look like and this, that, and the third, you would be very surprised and also amazed about where we're going in the future with Godly Fine Wines.
That's dope. That's dope.
You know.
So how did you get started? I know you was talking about how did we get started. How did you get started doing
Well,
the wine thing?
originally, like, I mean, I guess this question is starting to be a question that's asked a lot of me. So, again, to keep it short and simple, I knew back 7 years ago that there was more for me in life, and I wasn't exposed to be around my culture more, so I kind of confined myself to just, you know, isolating.
Yo.
And sometimes solitude can be really good with development when you're growing into the woman that at least I'm preferring to be.
Straight up.
So recently I just started getting out. Like, people are starting to see me going to events, you know, doing this, that, and the third. But I knew that there was something more to me, and I knew that I had more potential in this world. And, you know, I want the finer things in life. I experienced it. So I
Yeah.
feel like, you know, I don't have to be all out there, but I really think that when it comes to financial stability, that's a big goal for me.
Yeah.
And having that generational wealth is going to be something that I'm going to make a point to have in my life, as well as for my family when I build my family.
Straight up. Straight up. So were you a wine drinker before
No,
the
that's
business?
another weird thing.
Straight
Oh my
up.
gosh, I hate that. That's the question. I always try to avoid this question because I was a
I don't want 'em to
cheerleader
know.
and I used to get drunk as fuck.
Straight up.
And I hated it. I started realizing, like, you cannot do this. You
All
know,
the
and I
time,
was like
yeah.
still around people, so it wasn't anything that, you know, was something that was damaging, thank God. But
Yeah.
at least my mind was enough to say, like, when I had a glass of wine with some older cats, because I do take care of older people.
Yep.
And so they put me on about wine, and then I started feeling like, dang, this is great. And then I went through my spiritual life with, like, Christianity, going through the crystals and meditation and all of these things. And when I read that God at the first dinner turned the water into wine,
Yeah.
game over. Godly. It all starts snapping together. I was like, oh my gosh. So sometimes I still get chills like, okay, Shay, you're doing this. And then now that I'm coming out as of June 2020, when I first released Godly, and you guys should definitely come to the 1 year anniversary. It's going to
sure.
be a very nice event for everybody, just super
Yeah.
classy.
Yep. Where's it gonna be at?
I think I want to have it on the vine, or even I'm still, having different opportunities that might arise. I'm thinking. I want it to be very something that everyone has a good time,
Yep, I can understand that.
and just celebrate something that can actually change a lot of people's lives, especially when you're around the right people.
For sure. When's your 1 year you said?
June 26, 2021.
Straight up. Oh, so that's right around the corner, huh?
Yeah.
A
I
couple
started
months.
June 20th, 2020.
Straight up.
But if you do it, it's the weekend. We'll make that work.
Yep. So where can people find your wine?
Well, currently you can find the wine in Overland Park with me. It is direct demand. So you do have to reach out to me on Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook at Godly Fine Wines. Also, Shay Phillips, if you have any questions or concerns. Shay Phillips, only if you have any questions or concerns. But other than that, for orders, please reach out to Godly Fine Wines on all social media tags, and I'll get you taken care of in a timely manner.
Yeah.
It's high demand.
Hey everybody, it's Blue, and I am here trying these godly wines, and they are fabulous. I have the Moscato. I think Moscato. It's pretty sweet, but it's really good. It's really good and has really good tones in it. I'm really vibing with it, got the tree, got the wine, just really a good vibe. So y'all should definitely check it out.
Hey, I'm Lynette. I'm here at the Wine and Weed, and the white wines is what I tasted. It's a combination of Moscato, tasted very good. I also tasted a little bit of the red wine, although I'm not necessarily a red wine drinker. It was actually very good. And I will definitely be supporting this brand.
What's up, y'all? My name is Chef Matt for the Chef S Kitchen. That's my company. Here giving a review on the Godly Fine Wine. I really liked it. So she came through with a very berry, and then she also got, what was this one right here?
That's the sweet.
My bad. Go ahead. The sweet white.
The sweet white, and she came through with the sweet white, and the sweet white is also in the bag?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so she came through with the very berry and the sweet white. Me personally, I like the red better, just because I liked how I could really feel it. You know what I mean? As the sweet, my wife would love this. Yeah. But me, I love the very berry. I think it would complement a steak very well. Yep. Whereas this white wine right here is for your seafood lovers. If you like seafood, you want your lobster, crab legs, I'd go with the sweet white. Yep. You know what I mean? Just the palate of this. Yeah. Very good palate. I recommend it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get 2 bottles ASAP. Yeah. Like that's, and I'm not playing either. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna get 2 bottles.
Okay. I'll get you in.
Yeah.
Right away.
Cool.
Back to what we were talking about, the wine tastes amazing. I know you said you had, 4 different flavors and whatnot, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, and you were talking about the 1 year anniversary, right? Yep. June. So, you said that you can find it direct demand, right?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Yes, you can.
And don't hit her box with no bullshit. She said, what you tell them?
Call me if you have any questions or concerns with Shay Phillips, and you can find me on Facebook.
Yeah. So, it's this other one that's up here, right?
Yes.
The white wine. What is that one?
That is the sweet white. That is really the fan favorite, or what I would say is the most sold.
Straight up.
So I'm excited for you guys all to try that whenever you can get into it. That'll be a good taste. It's a sweet. And I originally thought I could only make 1 pallet of wine, which was the dry red. That didn't work with too many people.
Straight up.
Because I had to learn that not everything floats with everybody's taste buds. Yeah. So then I had to be a little more spontaneous. Yep. And that's when I changed the game. When the mango came out. Because that one's in high demand, but it's not an easy wine to make, and also wine's not a quick thing. Right. And so I think that people think that, it needs to be like
bang, 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 yeah.
But eventually it will when it starts manufacturing. It's when I get it that far.
Straight up.
And so at that point,
sky's the limit.
There we go.
Yup. You can have mango whenever you want it.
Yes, you can do whatever you want. But right now we're making it work.
Yep.
So moving forward, I'm thinking about starting events.
Straight up doing
It's
pop-ups?
something- Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm already in a lot of pop-ups. But I want to actually start doing one maybe every 3 months myself.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
A wine tasting.
Yeah.
I've been to enough of them. I've been thinking about like the tasting sheets.
What's that mean? Explain to me. See, we not wine drinkers, so you got to help us to the game. We weed smokers.
Okay, I should have brought some. I've already got them. Okay, so I will really take this to a whole nother extreme, which I'm thinking about like venues and things like that. So a wine sheet will actually allow people to come in and actually see the ingredients that taste like my wines. And so they're able to, select the right things and, they just do their own things, but they go into a whole circle.
Right.
It's really fun. Outside, usually music, and you come in groups. There's usually like crackers or something provided. And it's just a very classy event. Casual, cute, anything. I'm wanting to do that.
Yeah. That shit sounds dope. Yeah. Well, if you want to do one up here, man, we always open it at the Funky Plex.
Yes.
Yeah, man, we make it happen. Yeah. So I know I want to crack into this sweet one.
Okay,
and we can see how that one goes. Yeah.
It's 18%, so I stay far away from it after a cup.
Straight up. It's all good. We ain't got nothing to do.
I'm good.
Go ahead. I mean,
I'm taste testing.
Red wine is pretty good, bro.
Kansas City's original.
it's not just about the wine. The wine is just a piece of it.
That merch help your brand, dog.
The merch does help,
You know
so
what
I
I'm
do
saying?
want the merch.
So you should know a couple accessories that go with wine.
Yes.
Get you a wine bottle, like some
wine
Wine
glass.
corks.
You know what I'm saying? Get you a wine opener.
Oh my gosh, I love wine condoms.
I don't know
Girl,
what that
those
is.
are awesome.
A wine condom.
Okay, so they're so awesome. I wish I had an example. So next time, they are just so cool, and you put them right over the wine bottle when you have
It's
a
gonna
cork.
say godly on the condom package. Yo, that shit gonna be cold. Yo.
Yes, okay, so that is a
Look.
really good one.
That motherfucker go pop up right.
Those are so amazing. When I first saw one of those, I was really shocked. And I loved it at first sight.
Yeah, me too.
And it also
At the
sets a
school, I
good
was like,
example, like when you're drinking, it keeps you mindful of, ladies, take care of yourself, be that mindful of, because, you gotta be mindful.
Straight up.
Yeah, no, but
That's
Those
cool.
are good.
See, it's hella stuff. 'Cause I had no clue.
Yes, that's the thing.
I guess accessories for the wine game. Every industry got some accessories and stuff.
Okay.
So like one day I had drinks with my friend, and it was like these little kind of like things to help you remember whose drink is who.
Okay.
It was like little men, and they looked like they were like hanging off the side of the glass.
Oh my gosh, I believe I've seen it. Do they look like,
Like they have on like shorts, like they're like at the beach.
usually do they post them around Christmas time?
I don't know. It was like at the beginning of COVID when we were drinking.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Everybody was.
But you could do like something cool like that'll like hang off of people's like.
I will have to look into that.
Yeah.
And see. I definitely think corks, like wine openers or something, would be something very, very spunky.
That'd be very beneficial.
Even have you ever walked in a liquor store and saw those really cool boxes and it's like 2 glasses and a
The
bottle?
little kits, the little sets, huh? Yeah.
Like Crown Royal do, give you a bottle and 2 cups or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that. So I'm thinking like even actually having the name be more so in the the kitchen. If you give them something to hold on to forever, then they will.
Yeah.
For sure.
And they'll keep
Sometimes the
coming
bottle
back.
won't last but a day or two.
For sure.
And never mind. That was too quick. I had to think about that one.
Good stuff, man.
Yep, I couldn't. But yeah, there's really good things to come with Godly Wines. I'm so excited to be here and to, let you guys know that this is about to be what it was.
Yeah.
What it is.
That's dope. I appreciate you for coming out. Yeah. This is this is our first meeting, right? But you know, to be able to learn more about your brand and stuff, I think that's just dope. And what you're doing is dope. And so I applaud you because I know how difficult it is to do this whole little operation. And so, yeah, all right, much kudos to you. I know you're gonna continue to do some dope things, and yeah, we'll continue to support and yeah, try to link up with you and come out and do our thing for you. So yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah. I appreciate you. You know, so I mean, I guess with that, we can wrap up episode 2 of the Gas Station Podcast. Man, Shay, I appreciate you for coming out. It was dope. Hey, I appreciate everybody else for coming out. Yeah. Likewise.
Drop your how they can get in touch with you.
Yes. So if you need any contact with getting wine purchased, you can reach me at Godly Fine Wines on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Again, that's Godly Fine Wines. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me at Shay Phillips, and that is at Facebook, Shay Phillips, and then, yes, we can go from there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's right.
We smoking on that shit y'all can't afford.
Smoking on that shit y'all can't afford.